guys, I know we've had tsunami warning, an absolutely insane day in the market, the full moon circle, everything, but here's the recap. First of all, let me just start off by saying that I think we need to take a moment to appreciate this, that I had said I'm playing meta, but that I won't touch it until Wednesday afternoon. I even looked at it. They tried to get me in here on Monday. I knew it's not my first tsunami, so to speak. I knew that it was gonna look like this, and boy oh boy am I happy to be $75 in the money. I took 700 calls. I should have taken, but anyways, whatever. Absolutely insane. Really happy with that one. What is the plan? The plan is to sell it at open. Now we do have a ghost going down to 695. So what I want you to do is put an alert right there, because at some point during this year it might find itself back down there. That's when you want to buy this. If it doesn't, the next target we have, I'm wondering how much the dude's gonna be up, but yeah, up there. Now, second absolutely epic trade. What did we do? We were in NVIDIA 180s and 182s ripped. We sold the 182s. When did we rebuy them? Right there. Look at this bad boy. Now here's the thing. I think it's that's my last target on it. Okay, we basically caught the face ripper. Okay, I sold SMCI into close because I wanted more cash. Whatever. Congrats if you held. If the market rips, it'll probably go to 64. Okay, that's been my target. So we'll play that again. I know Stinky is still in. Good shit. You're gonna be baking in the money over there. Now listen to me. While the rest of the market today, please pay attention and put your fear aside. While the rest of the market was fucking selling, okay, this is just chilling big time, and it went all the way up to here, and then it did some shit and boom. Okay, but let me just look at this. Hold on, that's when FOMC came out. Look what it did. Backtest and rip. This thing is gonna go monumentally higher. When are you gonna buy it? Wednesday the 27th in the close. There's a good chance this bad boy does a meta. It probably will, I'm pretty sure. Yes. Has it gone? Okay, so just because you haven't seen prices that some of this shit's going to doesn't mean it's not going there. So like, whoever taught you that, forget it. Okay? Here's Don Jr. What? Alright. Qualcomm, that, whatever. Coinbase. Now, I thought he had earnings today, it didn't. The whole thing, I might take some tomorrow. Maybe. I still think it's an IV flush. The problem is now you got a dead stow on the daily, right? What did it do last time it had a dead stow? It was hanging out at 240 and literally within days was at 295. So let's look here. Last time it had shit earnings, missed bigly, estimated 2 billion. This time, after this mega crypto rally, they're looking at that. Okay, which is a pretty low estimate here. Not saying Coinbase is great, but decent chance to beat. Okay. here's Meta. But what I wanted to get to, let's go to Microsoft first. Okay, absolute bonkers move. I mean, like, what? And I am really happy about it, even though I didn't play it, because it absolutely ripped my SPY. So the CEO said quantum, right? And I have for the longest time told you that quantum is perfect to be what? The new carrot of the market. Why? Because no one gets quantum. It can literally be whatever. Okay? It is it's as good as stable coins, right? And when you have a company, just pointing this out here, that has a market cap of $5 billion, but the estimate here on earnings is 2 million. All I want to say is welcome to the shit show. Okay? So, yes, quantum stocks. And we all know how hard they are to trade because they're so new, right? UPSD, it's kind of fallen to the wayside because people have new memes and shit. One I should have taken but that I didn't today, but I was joking about it yesterday, is of course Carvana, new all-time high, up I don't know how many points that is, but that's a lot. Okay, they made a lot of money. So we are up, where was it, 385, something like that. Big move, absolutely huge. Now what else? Hood, IV flush, mega beat. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try to flush it. Okay, we're gonna see if we can get an IB flush tomorrow when the contracts open. We're gonna see if we can get a move up, probably to 111. Now it could be that these moves with coin or MSTR, right? Because they have earnings, but this stock is probably gonna go to 200. I know we started playing it at 9, and I haven't played it for a long time because, like, you know, I did draw this out, but we've left 74 a long time ago, right? So but this is going much higher. It's gonna become a huge institution. MSTR moved on bad earnings last time. I would think it goes up. I mean, this is a huge falling wedge here. I know this is drawing out a little bit, but anyways, who cares? Now quickly, still here, today we hit that trend line. I said sold my 64.15s, we rejected. It looks like we are above it, and we are gonna take out this was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So we took that out. We're looking like we're gonna take it out in 3 days here, which is perfect. That means that we can go way higher. This rally can have legs. I'm gonna show you something absolutely insane next. I warned about this yesterday and said today the NAMO is probably gonna be low. This is the second lowest the NAMO has been since that April low. What does that mean? That means that it can rally all the way here and push tech higher. Do you get it? You can rewind and listen to that part again. I've seen this number all day, and we talked about it in the full moon circle. That, where is it? That's the top fib. This is my target for now. Why is this of importance? It is the JPM collar is right there, 64.80. So as of right now, we are up here. How do you play it? I'm gonna just walk you through how you play this. Okay, here's the chart. Now granted, we did take a big dip for the boys. Who? The boys. See, all of this trading has just been for schmucks, right? The boys were waiting here with that previous double top with a big order. Okay, so yes, it did that, but the price has followed. So now it looks pretty bullish, right? If we hold overnight highs, this can do three things. It can just straight rip to 642. Okay, either tomorrow, which would look more like a straight extenuation of that, something like that. Okay, but it's all about premiums. Will there be a deal on 642s over here or over here? Okay, or we get bad news and it dips, then I'll still buy the dip, but this would be a third rejection of this level, so I don't know. So hopefully tomorrow with the early low, we gap up, come down a little bit, right? And it would be that early low pattern, which means load in the money, end of IB session and sit on it. It will either close at a new high or it will gap up on Friday. Remember, what's our Thursday rule besides the trash guy who I don't know if I'm gonna take him up on his meta offer this week. That usually Thursday open is the top of the premium juices. Okay, that doesn't mean that the stocks can't go up, they do, or that we can't get crazy trades, but you gotta kind of chill for a second. Okay, obviously Meta is not gonna be probably traded by me, but I wouldn't be surprised if we come down, chop around all day. Then you have Apple and you have Amazon. Now Amazon, don't play it. A couple of reasons. It pretty much made its earnings move with Meta and Microsoft. This is an earnings sized move. So Amazon's out the window. Plus Bezos has been selling and this is now all-time high, right? Can it go? Sure. This thing, unlike every other stock, when that like this should be here, it's not. So if there's a good YOLO, but like both, I just steer clear. There's no need for us to take them. There's better trades out there, right? But anyways, back to SPY. Either this, that, or it just goes sideways. And then Friday, Trump's now said Friday is going to be a huge day. Usually it's not end of quarter, but it's end of the month tomorrow. So I'm gonna sit on a lot of cash throughout the day, and at the end I'm going to probably take a little bit in the money. Obviously now with Amazon and Apple, you run the risk of having a reverse move. So for instance, what am I still in? I'm in 633s. Remember, I know Cecily's in them too. I was trying to buy the dip on 637s, but then I sold them, took 633s. Once we started going, I hammered 638s and I sold them right here. The reason being that it was Thursday. So even if this opens here above where I sold, I still got more juice, right? The good thing is that prices can hold it. It's making a head and shoulders. So it's gonna come down probably to here. So that was the right decision. But anyways, we got that Trump tariff thing. India, we made it. This is all South Korea, okay? South Korea deal. Whatever. India is gonna be huge. If India, here's the Apple setup, right? If after earnings, India does a trade deal with the US, Apple is saved. And Apple alone will explode and drive the market higher. Okay? A lot of info. I know you appreciate it. What a day. God bless.